Hello, how are you doing out there, YouTube? This is Eddie with the Eclipse Rising Tarot. Just wanted to talk about what I was able to channel through Source, through our spirit guides, for the sign of Aquarius. I do read cards, yes, and those help, but most of it is directly from Source. Today I would like to touch on, let's start with love, I guess. Or let's start with finance, money, career. So for the Aquarius collective, so there's a lot of things coming up. Opportunities. For one, this is your time. This is your time to, if you're thinking about starting a new business, if you work at McDonald's or something like that, you know, you could possibly be a manager one day, you know, pushing hard. If you're a contractor or whatever field you're in, I guess, I mean, there's room for advancement, of course. Don't ever feel like you're stuck with what you have so far. It is possible to, you know, grow. You know, a lot of us, we have our jobs. You know, responsible ones. We pay our bills, we take care of our obligations, our children, our car note, our insurance, or yada yada yada, all that stuff, and that's cool. But for the Aquarius, we like to strive. We like to push it. I'm an Aquarius, so. I tend to like to push that envelope. I like to go way beyond. I love a challenge. You know, there's a lot of us like that. Challenges. Of course, we're deep thinkers. Very deep thinkers. Definitely witty at times, for sure. Or definitely pissing people off. We tend to come out very cold a lot of times, but we're really not. We're just, I guess we're a little bit more, we think a little bit more logically a lot of times, and more with, you know, just, I'm not going to say detached from our heart, but, you know, we of course we have hearts. We just, you know, we like to look at things, you know, sometimes skeptical and stuff like that. I mean, especially in, you know, this day and age, you know, a lot of people, they tend to, you know, put on that mask, you know, and it kind of scares us a little bit. But anyways, back to the reading. So yeah, in career and finances, we've got a lot of opportunities coming up. I mean, if you're going to start a business, something like this would be the time to do it. I mean, we're going through Mercury retrograde, of course, but for some reason, and you know, speaking from personal experience, I seem to thrive through. I mean, I think Aquarius, we just thrive through this Mercury retrograde. A lot of people have a hard time. I don't think of it as a negative thing. A lot of people do. They say, well, you know, a lot of bad things happen, and electronics get all haywire and all that stuff. I don't know about all that. I do know that I love a challenge. You know, I tend to work better under pressure. That's just me. But I do know, you know, I have some Aquarius friends, and it seems to be, it's not just me. You know, we're all different, of course, but we do tend to like the challenge. We tend to like, you know, growth. We love growth. I mean, we are givers. You know, Aquarius, we're definitely givers. We do tend to be, we tend to take care of other people, you know, sometimes a little bit more than we should. Open our hearts, you know, and you know, sometimes people tend to think that we're doing that with some sort of a expectation or return. You know, my father once told me, he said, you know, if you do something for somebody expecting a return, you're a fool. He said, you're fooling yourself. You know, just do it because you want to do it. Do it from your heart. Do it because it makes you feel good. You don't do it because you expect something, you know? I mean, unless you're having some kind of a deal or a contract or something like that, that's a different story, of course, you know. But if you help somebody out, you know, you do that because it makes you feel good. I mean, it's for you, you know, you're doing that, you know. That's, you know, it's for them, of course, they need help, but I mean, it makes you feel good. You're not doing it for a brag or, oh, look what I did for that person, you know, or I want something in return, or later on, throw it in their face, something like that. You know, there are some people like that, unfortunately. You know, I think in our, you know, we're all trying to get through this together, you know. service to others. I believe that Aquarius are good about that. They like to help out other people. Anyways, off track again. I tend to do that. ADHD going on here. So I'm like, I'm gonna rabbit hole and all that stuff. Just kind of get off subject sometimes. In love, or it could be business. I keep picking up. It's more like, I think it could be a past, an ex, or somebody you met that it seems like at first they might have been a little standoffish, or maybe you all connected, and then I was kind of grass earlier. Jeez. Anyways, you might have connected with somebody and kind of hit it off a little bit. The next thing you know, they kind of just ghosted you, kind of just not answering your text, not answering your calls, and your messaging. You're like, man, I really think this person's groovy. I like the connection, and I don't think it's something that you should take personal. I think a lot of people they tend to be a little intimidated by Aquarius. I don't know why. I mean, I don't see myself as being this, I'm just average person. Just a little bit more intuitive than a lot of people, I guess, maybe. But I do tend to get a lot of messages. I do get a lot of downloads. It started back when I started doing my meditation and getting visions and stuff like that, sleep, the rest and stuff. It used to be like, I'd go to sleep and wake up, and now it's like I go to sleep and I have these dreams, these crazy dreams, and I remember a lot of them, and they're kind of off the wall. So I don't know. I haven't really sat there and they said I should journal. Excuse me. I should journal all these things, but so many things going on. Plus, picking up all these, just constantly these downloads. A lot of them I don't understand, but some of them come pretty clear. And from my own experience, I guess I have my own issues and stuff like that I deal with on a daily basis. Who doesn't, right? But with that being said, so there's something, male, female, job, could be a family member, it could be a kid. For some reason, there's some kind of a distance put between y'all, a block of some sort. I'm not sure what it is. It depends on the person. If we did a personal reading, of course I can tell you. But for the collective, there's so many of us here in this earth, could be somebody new, could be an ex, an old connection, maybe something that started that kind of fell off because the connection was broken. It seems, I don't think it was you. I think on your part, I think that you were willing. I think you put forth that, you put in the work for it and all that, and kind of maybe a little disappointed. But hey, patience. Universe, just have faith. They guide us. They're here to help us. They're not here to, guide us off a cliff. You know what I mean? It's about faith and patience. You know what I mean? Patience, faith. You gotta. Those two things are very important. It's hard. We get caught up in what is the Indian saying? Maya in the world. The Maya, the 3D, this world here. We get all caught on the emotion and all that stuff. We get caught up on our our thoughts and all that stuff. We shouldn't really do that. I mean, you take a thought, you look at it, you just let it go by. Don't get all stuck on it. I mean, you can. I mean, you're gonna have a hell of a life trying to analyze every thought and start thinking too deep on it, because Aquarius are deep thinkers. So if you have an ex, I don't know how the breakup happened. Maybe he left, she left. Maybe you ran him off, threw him out. Who knows? Then afterwards, you felt regret. You're like, oh my God, man, I shouldn't have done that. And now you where's my breakfast? Where's my lover? I can't sleep alone. I'm not used to this. It just feels weird. I feel like there's a part of me missing. Then we start going to codependency. You gotta be careful on that one. And then there's the toxic. That's when the devil card comes out, and we're like, oh shoot, that's that. Your connection is not healthy. Put it that way. A lot of codependency, stuff like that. There are a lot of people like that. I'm not saying all of you are like that. I mean, but yeah, there's somebody out there that may be trying to come back, or I mean, they're not telling you this. They're keeping you on edge. You're on the edge of your seat, like, ooh. Every time the phone rings, like, hey, how you doing? It's freaking one of those damn spam callers or something like that. Your damn phone rings or dings or something. You're grabbing, oh man, nope, not him, not her. You're like disappointed. Your day goes down. Next day, we're Aquarius have faith, a lot of faith. I think we have a lot of faith, and skeptical sometimes, of course, but optimistic. Roller coaster. Just depends how you. Depends on the situation, anyways. So I think this person, woman, man, has a lot of feelings for you. I think they love you a lot. I think they're just they're going through a hard time. I think they're trying to find themselves when, depending on the situation. Well, I'll give you an example. So if let's say you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, and they're not, working, or maybe they are working, and maybe you're the kind of breadwinner, and it's your house, and it's your car, and it's your things, and then they live with you, and then y'all have a disagreement, and it gets real bad, and time goes on, and y'all just stick together, codependent, and all that stuff, and then one day y'all just have a blowout, and they take off, and then you're like, oh shit, what did I do? What did I do? And they're gone. And now you want them back. Now it's starting to flood back in. You're like, oh no, what did I do? And sometimes, those karmic relationships, they'll come back, and the cycle, and this cycle, and this cycle, and it happens over and over and over and over. And the reason why it happens is because that's basically it. I mean, in a lot of relationships, it's, it ran its course. It served its purpose. You learn the lesson, and you move on. Easier said than done, right? So, what do? We can do that. We can move on and focus on ourselves, heal from it, and use that lesson, use the things you learn from that, and apply it in the next relationship or cycle or whatever. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. It may not be a karmic, it may be a good relationship, you never know. But life's about lessons, life's about experiences, and no matter which way it goes, man, you're learning. You know what I mean? And that's what life's about. If you didn't have ups and downs, you know what I mean, you're not going to learn anything. If life was perfect, then what the hell what are you here for? You're here for experiences. You're here to learn. Get right with ourselves. We got to start right here. All outside influences. It's here. This guy's a jerk. She's a this, and he's a that, and they treat me this way, and I'm this, and they're all they're renting that space in your head without paying rent and all that stuff. That's not healthy. You love yourself, right? Have love for yourself. Have respect for yourself and your soul. Get that lined up, and you can love everybody, no matter how ugly they are. Because you may be working, and you may have some guy or some woman or something, and they're jerks, and you have to work with them. You're like, I always like that, but you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be that person. Don't let them take your happy away. You know what I mean? Be who you are. That's who you are. That's who they are. You know what I mean? Don't let them take your happy away. You keep that smile on your face. If you're not happy, say, hey, have a great day. Okay, well. Anyways, have a great day. Anyways, it was nice. Hope it gets better for you. That's it. Just like thoughts. On to the next one. Don't dwell on it. Don't think about it. There's nothing you can do for that person. You can't save them. They have to deal with their issues on their own. You have your life, your heart, your mission. They have theirs. Don't get them. Don't do that. Even in a relationship, y'all gotta have that respect, mutual respect. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Like I said, I tend to veer off. So, this person, y'all get into it. They move out. Okay. Something happened in that relationship where maybe lack of respect or something like that. The love kind of there's love there, but it's just not the same anymore. You don't have that. You're not in love. That. But so you're still connected to this person. You feel that connection. You can't just move on. It's a possibility. But my friend, you're gonna have to put a lot of work into it. You're gonna have to heal. You're gonna have to heal from it. You're gonna have to change them. I don't know what the dynamic was. Whatever it was. I know you're not perfect. I know they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So we all had a part. That's when you got to ask yourself. When the person's complaining, you got to ask, well, what part did you play in it? You know, what part did you play? You know, it's not just that person. You know. So basically, what needs to happen at that point would be that this person's going to have to get their own life together. Finances correct, get a vehicle, get a home, build themselves up, and get stronger. While you're, you know, doing your shadow work and healing and, you know, working on yourself. After that person raises up, you know, y'all got to be on the same vibration level. Y'all got to be on the same level. If you're not on the same level, you're just going back in the same cycle over and over. Y'all didn't learn anything, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying is it's really, really difficult. It's not that easy. Anyway, so this person would have to move, you know, get themselves back, get up on level, be right with themselves, you know, self-sustaining, you know, they take care of all their needs themselves. They don't need you for anything. Once they get there, then you guys can start over. And I mean start over friendship. Not jump back in bed with them and all that stuff. It has to be a friendship. You have to build that together. Build that, you know, it may not have been romance anymore. You have to start doing that. Flowers, if you're a guy, if it's a chick, flowers and candy and cards and poems and this and this. And I'm not saying love bomb them. You gotta edge, you have to work back in there. And don't just come out too strong because you're gonna, whoa, you're gonna back off and be like, whoa, hold on. I'm not going right back into that. So don't expect that. You can. But just know that if it does go like that, cycle again. You need to change. They need to change too. Y'all have to grow. That's the only way. That's the healthy way. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to shoot you down and make your day bad or whatever. I do curse. I'm not gonna fuck your day up. You know what I mean? But that's just the way it is. You have to build up. You have to be on the same frequency. You're not. Waste of time. I mean, if you just like going in the karmic circle, you know, learning the same lessons over and over again is pointless. And the universe does not like that. It's not the point of this. It's not what we're here for. But just know that this person, I mean, they love you, they miss you, they want you, but they don't want that cycle to continue. And there's things that have to be worked out, and it's going to take time. Patience is hard, man. I've been through it. It's tough, man. It tears you down, and all the regret and all that stuff. It just happens. It's just part of it. It's a part of life, man. You know, we got to learn. We have to suffer. You know. We have to. That's part of the learning process, you know. And it's nothing personal. That person has to get on their level, you know. Not that they don't love you. It's not that they have to build themselves back up. And you have to. And if you really love them, you'll give them that. You really love them, respect them, respect their wishes, give them that space. You know. Trust me. At the end of it all, if you give them that space and you give them that respect, and you show them that love, that's it. Like that. Different story. So anyway, I think something's coming in for you pretty soon. Could be by the end of the month. You've probably been broke up for, I don't know, 10 weeks. A little bit under a year maybe, give or take. I'm not too sure. There's too many of y'all. I don't know which one. You can do a personal reading and we'll figure it out. But, well, you know. As far as making money is in the air for you. It's there. It's right there. Just go to grab it. It's all there. You put forth the effort, you got it. Starting a business, opportunities are there. These are gifts. These are gifts that are being given to you. It's your time to shine, Aquarius. You're gonna get it if you want it. If you're happy, if you're content where you're at, hey, it's just gonna it'll be that much more easier for you. If you want to move forward up, you know, I'm not saying that because you decide that you're content with your position in life that the next guy's better than you because some of us have higher expectations of, we some of us, not so much about money and stuff like that. We just like the challenge. We want to excel. We want to do these things and not, the reasoning shouldn't be because you want to be better than the next man or you want to show off to, or you want to do it and get this girl back or something like that. That's just a wrong way to do things, buddy. It's for you. It's for you. It's for you to make right here. Not for that person. No, not external. Internal. Once you get all that lined up, bro, all the blessings will flood in. If you're looking for somebody, your vibration, you'll be so high in vibration that you'll just attract people. they'll see and they'll feel it. They'll see it, or I'm just kidding. No, not right. But I mean, they can sense. People can sense success. You know what I mean? They know that. And you don't have to have a freaking Lamborghini. And they just sense it. It's your confidence level. You're confident. You're just like, I got this. Stand up straight. Well, I got this, man. So if you're looking for advancement, you want to make more greenbacks, whatever, it's there. The doors are open for you. Sources, spirit guides are here to take care of you, man. It's our time to shine, Aquarius. And as far as the love part, well, like I said, it's on how you want to handle it. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, if you feel like, well, why are they making me suffer? Why am I here? Why can't they just come back? Or at least contact me or something like that. No, they can't. They're still working on themselves. Not that they don't love you, not that they don't like you, not that they don't want to talk to you. It's just that they got to get right with themselves before they can get right with anything else. They got to love themselves. How can they love you if they don't love themselves? How can they take care of you if they can't take care of themselves? You're right. It's just common logic, common sense. A lot of times we just overthink. Aquarius are overthinkers. We'll start trying to figure things out and investigate and all that stuff. Don't do it. You just drive yourself crazy. Have faith. Have faith in your spirit guides. They're here to help you. And with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Just know that I got a lot of things coming.